Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, coach of your Wexford Wailords, and welcome to the quarterfinals of the TDL. So yes, we made playoffs. Yes, we made our top seed in our conference somehow, some way. Some could say this is the conference semi-finals, but I'm just going to call this the quarterfinals because it's 3 games, 3 more wins, and we are TDL champions for this season. Don't know how we're going to do it, but we got to get through our first challenge, which is Hammer Time Stone, coach of the coach of the Holland Flareons, and I'm just going to get right into it. As always, I'm just going to set up the battle, and while we're waiting on the responses, whatever, I will actually talk through the team that Hammer can choose from, his roster, which is actually quite scary. He's got a nice team, it has to be said. Hammer can pick from a roster of Mew, Holland Flareon, which is his Z captain, Gyarados, Buzzhole, Latias, Darmanitan, Amoonguss, Primarina, Scizor, Electivire, and Mega Absol. So, an immensely scary team. Mew can do everything. Lando T as a Z user is very, very scary. He's got Gyarados, Buzzhole, which are really nice choice scarf users, and a D-Dance user in Gyarados. Latias, getting Latias at such a low pick was insane. Like, it was nearly halfway through the draft and he got Latias, so that's nuts. So definitely a lot of like scary stuff there. Scizor so late in the draft was crazy. Amoonguss is a problem. It's a good solid team all around, but I think we have a way of beating them. So this is the team we are bringing. Just a quick recap for you guys if you're wondering. Actually, hold on. I actually do need to make a switch here. I need to take that. Who has... I need a choice scarf here. Oh, there we go. But literally live editing. I thought I had this done already, you guys. I'm sorry. Boom, choice scarf. Boom, beautiful. Because that would have been a disaster. Yeah, everything's ideal there. Yeah, we're done operating the boxes. Right, back to the team. I'm bringing Max Speed, Max Special Attack, Timid Zard. Why? I'm bringing physically offensive T-Tar, but there's literally EVs in every stat. So you're going to check out the team builder for that. And if you want more in-depth analysis into the team and why you're bringing it, check out the team builder episode in the description below. We are bringing a Rocky Helmet Garchomp. We are bringing a split defensive Jirachi with a bit of special attack investment. We're bringing a split defensive Fortress with a bit of special attack investment. And we're bringing a Choice Scarf Keldeo to hopefully clean up late game. Hopefully. That's the team. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't have that ready. Just going to show I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. Quarterfinals, it's playoff time. Like, you know, it's now or never. You know? Like, granted, we had the best record going into the playoffs, but like our conference is so stacked. Like, the 2 of my losses are against 2 people that were in, you know, the other conference. You know, that were like, sorry, they're in our conference, they're in the playoffs, so that kind of sucks. Let's jot down Hammer's team. He's brought the Mew, which I was pretty much expected because Mew does everything. He's brought the Amoonguss. Right, and that was something. He's brought the Electivire, and that is probably as an answer for Solar Paddle. He's brought the Lando T. He's brought the Mega Absol. And he has brought the Buzzhole. So that is a relatively scary team. Okay. Let me see. I think that he might lead with either Lando or the Mew. And if he does, I actually want to leave with Ponyboy. Because if he leaves with Mew, I'm going to Jirachi safely enough. And that gives me a nice bit of, and I'll be in control then because he won't be able to touch my Mew, whereas I can touch him. And if he starts with Lando T, I can just go Hydro Pump and wreck his life. And he'll have to switch out then to something that will not appreciate a Hydro Pump, probably the Mew. But I'll be going for Hydro Pump either or. If Mew is not the first Pokemon in, we should be safe. But he has the Mega Absol, so we're going to be careful of that like the whole way through. As out comes Keldeo and Lion King, which is the Lando T. So we made a solid prediction there. Great start, great start. This is like, yeah, this is ideal for us. I can go Icy Wind to slow something down, but I think I'm just going to go Hydro Pump because I want to get sheer damage off on something right now. I do not see this thing staying in. He's going to make a hard switch out, and he's going to go out into Mew or something like that. He'll be free to go for a Toxic then. Oh, not a Toxic. He'll be free to go for a Roost then with the Mew. We can bring Starman. We can get Toxic off or something, because he's not going to bring an Amoonguss in on the Jirachi. Yeah, I think those first two plays will work out very nicely for us. And then and depending on what comes in, we could U-turn out. As he is just going to withdraw. Is he going to go into Mew? Burn, which is the Electivire. Well, we're going to land this Hydro Pump right off the bat, and that is surely AV. I'm going to guess it's AV. I'm going to guess that's AV, and I'm going to go into Predator. Do I want to go into Predator this early? Or do I want to go into Fabled? I'm going to go into Predator this early. He might predict and go for the Ice Punch, but I'm going to go into Predator this early. I wasn't anticipating the Electivire. Yeah, I think he's some... If he's not choice, we're going to see it here. I'm going to go for my Rocks. He might go Ice Punch. No, he won't go Ice Punch until he knows we're defensive. Because we would kill this thing. So I'm just going to go for my Rocks. He might then start to think I'm either offensive or something else. So I think Rocks is a safe play here. So let's do that. He might, yeah, then he might go on to Lando T. We'll see. No Latias. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I thought I would have bought Latias, but he didn't bring it, so I'm happy. Very, very happy, in fact. He is going to draw the Electivire, and we know that's full switch. Out comes Buzzhole. Out comes Buzzhole. We see no Scizor here either, and I've kind of got this Garchomp here just to beat this Buzzhole. So I'm going to go for the Fire Blast here and try and hurt this thing, because this thing is actually scary. So if I can just get Fire Blast off, I'm happy. He's going to take Rocky Hammer and Rough Skin damage. The Fire Blast is going to do an insane amount of damage as well. So I think we're kind of good. Also looking at his team, the Zard does a lot of work. A lot of work. We're going to go for the Fire Blast, and he come on. But we do eat that. We do eat that. I am annoyed we missed that Fire Blast. I am quite annoyed as we see the lefties. You know something? We've missed so many Fire Blasts this season. So many. It's nuts. Does a Fire Blast kill this thing? Does a Fire Blast kill this thing? I'm just going to do a quick calc. I know you guys can't see it. Weekends. Garchomp. I'm going to say this set, my custom set. No, it doesn't. We don't do enough here. I think what I'll do is I want to preserve Predator a bit. So I'm going to go out into my Jirachi. I'm going to go out into my Jirachi. At least we know that the Buzzhole is not scarfed. As he's going to withdraw. Does he go into Lando here? Goes out into the Electivire. Okay, alright, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So now he could go EQ here. He could go Earthquake here. And that would be a problem. That would be a problem. If he goes Earthquake... If he's choiced, alright, if he's choiced, he's going to go EQ. And I could make the brave decision to go into Zard. Oh, do I want that? Do I want that this early? I don't think I do. But if I stay in with Jirachi, do I take the hit? Do I take the hit if he's some Choice Scarf variant? Let me see. Let me say he's Jolly. And he's got the Earthquake. Earthquake doesn't... Right, okay, we can actually take an EQ. And the Psychic will kill. So I'm actually... You know something? You know something? That's exactly what I'm going to do. The Psychic should kill here. And we can eat this. It's going to be between 50 and 65%. So I'm just going to go for the Psychic. And we outspeed. So he may be AV. I was thinking he would. He is AV. He does go for the Brick Break. That's fine. We eat that. We eat that. And he might go out into Lando here. Does he preserve this? That is the question. Does he preserve this? Let me go for another Psychic here. I don't want to be predicting Lando's just yet. He does have the Absol. I should have U-turned. I should have U-turned. Brick Break, Ice Punch. Oh, hold on. I wrote Brick Break down the wrong Pokemon. I think he switches here. I'm not too sure if he goes down to Absol. But he definitely switches. No, he stays in. Okay. Can we pick off the Selectivire here? We do. Down it goes. Starman put in the work. Brilliant. Fantastic. One down. What does he go out into now? Does he go into Mew and defog the rocks? Does he go out into Mew and defog the rocks? I wonder. What else could he go out into? He could... Maybe he's got Buzzhole. Maybe... I think it's either Lando or Mew myself. If we see a Mungus, I'm going Z-move. I'm just... Yeah, straight up, I'm going... Yeah, I'm Z-moving. Right, like straight away, I'm not going to care. I'm just... Z-move. But I think he's going to... looking at his team, I think Mew might be some form of support. We see Moon. That's... Alright, I said I was going to go for it. Like, if he's going to bring this thing into 1v1 me, he's sadly mistaken. I'm Z-moving this thing. Here we go. Z-Psychic, let's do it. I actually didn't think this was going to pull off. I was like, he's going to play around Amoonguss and Jirachi, but I just wanted another way to break through the Amoonguss. But if we can get the Shattered Psyche off, it's going to be nuts. Wow. How much are we going to do? Nearly kill. As he just went Spore on Jirachi. Was that worth it though? That is the question. Was that worth it? Was that worth the Spore? To know that he's really weak now? I think we have a free switch here. It's annoying that Jirachi's asleep, but I can bring Jirachi in on Mew every day of the week, and I can spam turns then of sleep and get rid of it. I think we go into our Zard. I'm a little bit annoyed by the fact that I knew we couldn't quite kill it, but I knew we were going to break through it. As he is going to draw the Amoonguss, who has Spore. I'm going to have to look out for that the whole time. Out comes Lando. He gets hurt by the Stealth Rocks. There's the Intimidate. Okay. Now he could go Rock Slide. He could go Rock Slide. I think he's going to go Stealth Rocks or Rock Slide. And I think... I think at this point we can go out to Pony Boy and go for the Icy Wind. I'm not going to be I'm not staying in with Zard like that. As he went Stone Edge, and yes, we got the miss. Beautiful. Let me go Icy Wind. Slow whatever's going to come in here. And we can slow down. Because I think he might go into Amoonguss. I do want to keep Pony Boy around for as long as possible, so that we can so that we're able to kind of beat the Absol with a one shot. Stone Edge, right? Okay. Does that make Mew, who is like a defensive mon, and Lando's offensive? Do we see the Amoonguss here? We do see the Amoonguss. Now, how much is this Icy Wind gonna do? Can we two-shot this thing at this range with Icy Wind? Yeah, it's gone. Don't forget about two-shot and one-shot on it. Down goes Amoonguss. Brilliant. I have to say the Z-move was such a good pick on Jirachi, because had we not Z-moved there, the Amoonguss, we don't break through that Amoonguss at all, but we did there. Keldeo beating Amoonguss, like on paper that should not happen. It just shouldn't happen, but it did. That's fantastic. So we're actually not. We're in a really good spot at the moment. In a really, really good spot. We have Mew, Lando, Mega Absol, and Buzzhole left. Buzzhole is got a little bit of damage, but not quite. But we know it's not scarce, so Zard can deal with that every day of the week. Mew, I think Lando. Here comes the Mew. Here comes the Mew. That's fine. I think the Lando is scarfed, and I think this Mew might be some form of support. But we're going to go into a Jirachi. And we're going to let Jirachi deal with this. Yeah, he's going to set up his rocks. Yeah, I was definitely thinking Mew is going to be some form of support, but he doesn't have hazards. He doesn't have He doesn't have defog or anything like that. I'm just going to keep clicking Toxic as he went for the Fire Punch. That's not going to be too nice. Can we wake up here, please? Okay. Okay. Can we? Alright, I'm going to go for one more U-turn. I'm going to go for U-turn this turn and see if I can bait out see if I can bring in T-Tar. So Mew's obviously got a way to deal with us, as we're still asleep, and we outspeed. But did we outspeed? Yeah, we do outspeed. As we're still asleep. Okay, we're switching out here. At least we wasted a couple of turns of sleep there, but that is obviously very annoying. Obviously very annoying. As we're going to send out our T-Tar. Rocks for us are annoying, but I kind of like the way the last couple of times when we haven't brought hazard support, we've always brought mons that are like, other than Zard, that are absolutely like don't mind hazards, like, you know. So we kind of work our way around it. I'm going to go for the Pursuit, predicting the switch, and I'm going to wreck this Mew. Because he's probably going to go into Lando here then. So let's see what he goes for. Come on, let's see this Mew. Soft boiled. Okay. Soft boiled. Stealth Fox, Fire Punch, soft boiled. Ah, he's got Rocky Helmet. He's got Rocky Helmet. I'm going to go for Crunch because he knows he can't. He's Pursuit Trap now. So I'm just going to go for the Crunch. Ah, it's annoying. Having Jirachi asleep as well is quite annoying, but it is what it is. I don't see the Lando coming in here. He knows we're pursuit trapping him. I'm a little bit surprised he went for soft boiled. But he was probably scouting to see what I was going to go for. Now he might predict me to go for the crunch here, but I'm going to Lando then as in response. Rocky helmet. Now we're going to go for crunch. And that does a lot. That does a lot. He's dead next turn. He's dead next turn. So unless he switches out, I'm gonna go for pursuit, predicting him to switch out here. The defense drop is huge, absolutely huge. So I'm gonna go for the pursuit, predicting him to actually try and switch. Ah, come on! This new soft boil in front of me is just annoying now. It's just annoying. And our T-Turtle is getting really worn down. Right, okay. I'm done with this. Let's go for crunch. He's going to go for poison jab. Oh, thank you. Probably trying to pick me off with the Rocky helmet here. Poison jab. So he was basically here to kind of deal with Jirachi and Florges. But the Mew's gone. The Mew did an awful lot of work. That's the problem with it. Sadly, he's Lando, T-Buzzhole, and Absol left. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. I think the Lando is scarfed. So if we can get a little bit more prior damage off on the Buzzhole, that means Keldeo should be able to. Sorry guys, but that means Keldeo should be able to sweep by just switching in and out. We're in a nice spot. We're in a really nice spot. Being able to break through a Moongus and Mew like that was brilliant. I think he kind of felt he was in the corner. As soon as he saw the pursuit, he was like, I'm trapped here. This isn't good. If I can get out comes Lightyear. It gets more. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with letting T-Tar go down here because it doesn't do much against the rest of his team. Lando's probably scarfed. Absol probably has to play rough. So I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide, but I have no problem letting this thing go down here. As he went for a Rock Slide. No, we're not going to live that. No, that was a safe play by him. That was a pretty safe play by him. As he's going to get the Beast Boost. And a bit of lefty's recovery, but like as I said, at the end of the day, that's not going to do much for him. I'm going to bring in my Zard now, and I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. And you know something? It'd be nice if we landed this one. Just saying, it'd be nice if we landed it. So let's Mega Evolve Fire Blast. Let's do it. Thing is though, who comes in at this point? Who comes in at this point? My game has decided to I don't know what's going on. What is going on with my DS? It seems to be back to normal now. I think it was just having a momentary panic. But I'm good for Fire Blasting here. I'll be very, very happy to do so. He's probably wondering, what does he do here? Does he go on to Lando and take the Fire Blast to the face? Or does he sack this thing? So Arzard's going to Mega Evolve. Can we please land this? Like, please, Zard, land this Fire Blast. Thank you! Thank you very much, Zard. So down goes Buzzhole. Brilliant. Brilliant. outstanding stuff. We've had 4 different Pokemon pick up 4 different kills in this game so far. I think that's actually pretty cool. Because it's like the whole team's kind of like picking up like and doing work, you know? As out comes Lando. Who I am certain is scarfed. I am certain is scarfed. I think Jirachi. I think we could go. I'm just trying to think what do we do here. If he's scarfed, I can go into Jirachi. Because Stone Edge won't hurt me that much. But then yet again, I wouldn't mind going out to Fable and Wish Passing, so I might go out on the Fabled. So out comes Fable, our Florges. Are we going to see a Stone Edge here? Yeah, we do. And he does land it. And that does a fair bit of damage, to be fair. But I think we have enough to get... I'm going to go for the Protect just to scout. Just to scout what he's going to do. As he went Stone Edge, I think he's scarfed. I honestly do think he's scarfed. If that is the case, I'm going to Wish here. As he's going to land another Stone Edge. If he gets a crit, we're in trouble. But no, he doesn't. So that'll do just nicely. I'm actually just thinking we're in a pretty decent spot. I'm just going to click Protect here. I could go into Kelio, but I'm just going to click Protect. I want to keep Fable pretty... If I can keep Fable pretty healthy as well, it's good for me to deal with the Mega Absol. So I'm going to do just that. So let's see, he is going to withdraw. Okay, out comes the Mega Absol. I don't... Oh, he probably switched in... He probably is going to switch back out into the Lando here, so he can get himself into what? So he can get himself back into. He's probably going to switch into Absol, switch right back out into Lando, so he can Earthquake. I think that's his game. I'm going to Moonblast here. I'm going to get a bit of chip damage off on either the Lando T if he switches in, or I'm going to kill this thing. He's going to go for the Mega Evolution here. I'm a bit surprised. Kind of curious now, what's he going to go for? He's got Iron Tail. This is going to hurt. And that does kill. That does kill. Nice. I have to say, that is pretty cool to see. That is pretty cool to see. Alright, well I think we just go into Ponyboy really. And we just scare him out, we just scare this thing out. I think that's what we basically do. Just go for the Secret Sword. I think we just wear him down because Keldeo wins me the game. So like I don't need to pay for differential here. I can just safely switch in and out like every time. Wasn't expecting Iron Tail from Mega Absol, I'm not gonna lie. It was the last thing on my mind. It really was the last thing on my mind. While I have Zard around, he can't go for Earthquake. He has to go Stone Edge every time, so we're going to keep that in mind. Out comes Lando. Kind of curious to see how much this is going to do. As the Intimidate Drop is going to come in. Can we do like half? I think we kind of kill this thing. I think we kill this thing. If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. You know, I know I'm going to play it safe. I'm not going to stay in because I think that may have been a high roll. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch out the Zard. If he goes for the Stone Edge, it is what it is. But if he goes for the Earthquake, then we're immune to it and I can get a free Fire Blast off. So I'm going to switch out the Zard. If he's gone for Stone Edge, then I can just go into Jirachi, you see. And I can eat a couple of hits. Whip. Yes, brilliant. Brilliant. I think that was by far our safest play. Do I go Fire Blast or do I go Solar Beam? I kind of think in Solar Beam is our best play because it's guaranteed to hit land. If I'm being honest. Yeah, no, we go. Yeah, no, we definitely go Solar Beam. We definitely go Solar Beam. We guarantee to kill. Zard's going to pick up the kill on a Scarf Lando. That's nuts. So down goes the Lando. Brilliant. And that just leaves Mega Absol left. Kind of wish I had Roost on this thing now, but it is what it is. In comes the Mega Absol. And to be honest, we can let this thing go down. Go bring the Keldeo, go for the Secret Sword and kill. I am going to go for Fire Blast in case he goes for some SD shenanigans to try and save the game. Went for Play Rough. Okay. So down goes our Zard. And we're safe enough to go into Keldeo, which we're going to do now. And go for the Secret Sword. And this should be game. This should be game. So we're going to go Secret Sword. We should kill. There's no way this guy should live this. No, he's gone. Brilliant. And Keldeo gets the kill, the final kill. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the win right there for us. GG Hammer, great game. You know, I definitely enjoyed it. And congrats on making the playoffs, my man. I know your run kind of ends earlier than what you want it to be, but you know, it's the nature of the playoffs. So congratulations, my man, on getting to the playoffs, and hopefully we see you down the road again sometime. But and of course, yeah, great game. As yeah, that's it, you guys. Your Wexford Wailords are now into the semi-finals or the conference finals, whichever you want to dress up. I'm just going to call it semi-finals of the TDL. I don't know who we're playing yet, but I do know it's going to be one of the two coaches that was able to beat us during the regular season. And that in of itself is scary because both coaches and both rosters are, you know, not going to be easy to deal with. But hopefully we can pick up the W against them and make our way into the finals. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here today, folks. If you guys enjoyed today's battle, please click the like button down below for me. If you guys got any comments on today's video, be good, bad, or different, let me know in the comment section down below. Including your thoughts on the battle, what I did, what I shouldn't have done, all that kind of good stuff. And if you want to see more TDL action coming your way on this channel or more content in general, please smash that subscribe button down below for me. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.